And now to the second part of the segment, the interview segment, of course. We are having preventive nutrition.
Yes.
Is it the ultimate solution to diseases? Well, we're about to find that out. And in the studio with us today, we have Mrs. Olubukola Johnson. She is the CEO of Herblight Nigeria Limited. And she is an organic practitioner.
Yes.
Although I was saying something like native doctor.
Yeah, you're right.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good
Thank
morning.
you for joining us.
You're welcome.
So, preventive nutrition.
Yes.
For a lot of people, it is quite novel. That means they've never really heard of it.
About it.
What is preventive nutrition?
Well, preventive nutrition is part of basic this health nutrition. If you're saying preventive nutrition, it's part of this nutritional science.
Okay.
But according to most people, they did not know that what we are consuming is supposed to be our medicine. Do you get me?
Okay.
Nutrition, when you're referring to nutrition, it's referring to what you're taking, what you eat, what you drink, what you put inside the body. Because our body is like a vehicle.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yes.
And when you bought a new car, it doesn't end there. You need to be servicing the car.
Yes.
And for the car to move from one place to another, you have to fuel the
Fuel it.
vehicle.
Yeah.
And the fuel is what moves the vehicle. Now, the kind of fuel you put in your vehicle matters.
Okay.
Also, the engine oil you
Okay.
put, you give your engine oil matters. Those are things that will make you to enjoy your car very, very well.
Okay.
Now, compared to human body, what you eat is a major thing. Very, very important. If you don't mind what you're eating, and make sure that what you're taking, they are nutritional. Nutritious things that they go alongside. I as an alternative therapist, I prefer organic food. In fact, I have been a living testimony on all my clients. You know, when I tell you to go organic, you give me very good result, which I'm happy with. And having that kind of thing, I think will help everybody to live very, very healthy. Yeah. So my assumption about nutritional prevention is we should make our food our medicine.
And not your medicine, your food. I think it was Socrates or Hippocrates that made that whole that line or quote that make your medicine your food,
Yes,
or rather your food your medicine.
Yes, your food, make your food your medicine.
Medicine, okay.
If you make your food your medicine, it's the best thing. You enjoy your whole body. Even at 40, at 50, you're still bouncing like 16.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. You know, I've heard some people put preventive nutrition alongside with drugs. How will I put it now? The drugs we buy.
Yes.
You know, and I'm wondering, is it that drugs are bad because of the chemicals that are used to produce them, or we should move from using drugs to preventive nutrition, focusing on preventive nutrition?
I love that question very well. In fact, it has been a very challenging question during my experience in this organic field. My advice, we all know that chemical consumption has side effects.
Okay.
But going for organic things. Now, let me give you an example of organic food.
Okay.
Common garlic inside the food, do you know it's prevents a lot of things in the whole system. It's a very great antibiotic. Yes, garlic.
Okay.
And while you're taking inside your food, you wouldn't know that you're taking medicine. You're consuming something that prevents things that will be damaged. Eradicating, clearing the bacteria in the body.
Okay.
Now, going for, I can't say that I neglected the chemical component, but you know, we all have a choice. I prefer to go for natural thing. As a person, I don't use body cream. I don't rub my skin with anything.
Okay.
I believe in what I eat.
Wow.
You bring out the beauty, the natural beauty in you. What you consume is what will give you the sound health.
Okay, Mrs. Johnson. I have a lot of questions to actually ask, but then not to forget, you can call in. The phone line is open, and you know the number is beautifully, according to beautifully displayed on your screen. Again, the number is +234 705 143 2258. So it is right there if you want to dial. Now, you were saying something about organic food, always sticking to the organic. But then I have a question.
Okay.
Now, by organic, the foods that we are making these days, that we are cropping or farming, as the case may be, we do use pesticides, we use herbicides.
Yes.
Those are chemicals. They are getting into it. And not to forget the fact that we have something such as GMO, that's genetically modified organism, yes, these days. So is it that you get the totally organic ones that you don't use pesticide, fungicide, whatever side on it, or you use that one, it's still organic? Please just explain further on.
Do you know we have been advanced to the extent that our farmers has been oriented and even taught, and I've seen some companies start producing natural organic fertilizer.
Okay.
So they use it to plant, because initially those days, major thing that cause sickness and a problem we have is that most food we consume, they are all based on chemical fertilizer. If you want to eat these, they use chemical fertilizer. And mind you, remember that the excess of this thing at the end of the day, where the crop grows, it goes into the body, we consume it. And at the end of the day, the affected immune system, they turn the body to be acidic. We have a lot of toxins and metals in the body. But now I'm so happy that we are not using natural organic fertilizer to plant our things now. Okay. Agricultural sector has been advanced to that extent. And before you know it, very soon, when everybody is going herbal. This is a herbal world, you know. You're going to herbal world, herbal cream. Everything will be based on herbal very soon. And when the world changes to this, there will be limitations to all these chemical side effects.
All right. So, are you now saying, like, let me now ask a question. The topic has a question. So, are you now saying that preventive nutrition is the ultimate solution?
It is. Like I said, you know, I cited an example initially. I use the vehicle to cite an example, is that what you put inside give the result of how long you will enjoy that vehicle.
Okay.
Do you get me right? Now, preventive nutrition is you mind what you're eating.
Okay.
You mind what you put in your body. Hardly for people nowadays to consume food that are very, very beneficial to the body. Now, if you're eating, most of us, you know, we prefer going to all these junk. Well, during my early life, let me put when I was in school, my school days. I was one of the customers to this Mr. Biggs.
No, we're not
in Ibadan. Yeah, oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I was one of their customers then. Every day I have to burn there, eat these, take ice cream. I thought I'm enjoying. I don't know that I've been killing myself. If I got to know it, by the time my sister I married, I got a tumor. This is 2 more then. But with the help of all this, changing the lifestyle of eating, change the habits of the kind of food we eat. Many people doesn't know when to consume, what to consume. You know, some people swallow very heavy food late in the night and go to bed and lie down and sleep, which didn't supposed to be. Even if you want to take it, should be like at the hour between 6 and 7. If you consume during that time, it's quickly digest. And the kind of vegetable you use to consume it matter most. But basically, what we needed is going for fruits. You know, fruit detoxify. When you know that you've taken something that can damage your system, maybe you're not in an area whereby you can control what you're eating, like you find yourself in another place, maybe you travel somewhere, you didn't have your kitchen, you didn't go along with your kitchen there to get what you needed.
Okay, let me quickly interrupt you. We have a call, Fisaya from Lagos. Hello, Fisaya, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, so I'm really enjoying this preventive solution thingy, but I just want to ask, is it related to, those people that sell drugs on the road? I don't know if you're very familiar with, how do they call it now? Akboro, or something. You know, those herbal mixtures on the road. Is it the same thing, Joe? Okay. Because, I really do not understand what this preventive nutrition is. So please, can you explain? Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in, Fisaya.
Okay. All right, to your question, let me go back to expatiate more, to put more light on what we mean by preventive nutrition.
All right.
There are things you consume, food you consume, to prevent disease. Things you consume, food you consume,
to prevent
or reverse existing diseases in the body. That is what we mean. What I meant by this nutritive.
Preventive nutrition.
Preventive nutrition. And I should mention something like
the common
all these apps that they are saying on it. There are some, if you look at it very well, like the brand she mentioned now, it has a NAFDAC approved number. Whatever product any has that have NAFDAC approved number, definitely they are good to be consumed.
Are we sure? Because there are some that manufacture.
If you look at the label,
exactly.
if you look, they put people that can consume it and people that cannot consume. Now, if I'm talking about organic, there are some people that cannot take lemon and lime. Also, patients cannot take lemon. It's not advisable to consume lemon or lime or anything that is acidic. And most of the fruit, like orange is acidic. It will affect the soul. So all those things like that, that is the area where the doctors comes in.
Okay.
For you to know what and what not to consume and what to eat. But what I'm referring to about this preventive nutrition is, it started from our kitchen at home. Let's be our doctor ourselves first. If you're consuming, like, if not for the apple we are eating in Nigeria now, it's not grown here.
Yes.
Have you ever imagined what's preserved the apple for 6 months and doesn't get spoiled in Nigeria here? It has been preserved. And what they use to preserve it, is chemical. And when the person consumes it, though it's going to work, if you're eating the apple, they will keep you away from going to the doctor because it sets your system properly. But the major thing I'm after is that if everybody can try as much as possible to be consuming alkaline water.
What's alkaline water?
Yes, alkaline water.
What is the component?
Alkaline water, you can make it organically. I did my own organically. But most of the bottled water that you drink, if you look at it, there are some, they say premium alkaline water. They're very, very good. Alkaline water, it clears the environment of the body system, clears the body system away and keep it free from being acidic. It neutralizes it. You excrete it out of the body. Now, when the body is not that acidic, there's no how you can get sick. Because that is a major cause. Acidity of the body is a 99% cause of disease, cause of disease in the body system.
This is very, I would not say confusing, but it is very interesting. Actually, I would use the word intriguing. Because scientifically, we have HCl, that's hydrochloric acid, inside our body.
Yes.
We have naturally occurring acid inside our body.
Yes.
Now, if we are to examine it, these foods that we are talking about, they have natural elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfate. So, and if I remember correctly, some of the drugs that we use these days are actually extracted from these natural foods. So why are we demonizing drugs?
Well, I can't say that I demonize drugs because, see, this natural food is the drugs that demonized the natural food and the natural medicine. Okay. Because the drugs met the organic medicine, natural medicine. Alternative medicine has been existing before the orthodox medicine comes in.
But the drugs took roots from the alternative medicine.
The trick is, when you're talking about advanced level, the way they handle it,
they just refine them.
I didn't understand what you mean.
Okay, the drugs are just refined from you extract something from
from the fruit, but do you know it went through chemical process?
Okay.
That is where the problem is.
Okay, so the problem for the drugs that we use
it went through chemical process, yes.
Okay.
You did not consume it organically. That is the difference between consuming, or like if I want to consume my turmeric now, I don't like buying my turmeric outside.
Okay.
I made my turmeric, I processed it myself.
Yourself? Because
most of the ones they process outside, some people even use oven. They use microwave to dry it, and during the time they dry, it has lost a lot of components and nutrients inside it. So that means I'm consuming half of what I'm expecting.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes.
The same thing applies to moringa powder.
Okay.
Moringa powder is moringa leaf is a very wonderful herb. I use it for my children.
All right.
Because what I derived there is much more than milk.
Okay.
It has triple.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
Triple content of milk. But during the process, many people outside there, they are consuming just normally. I know they say, I consume it, it's not working. What I heard, you said this thing is working like this, it's not working. They did not get what they expected from it because of the processing. But if you did it yourself, all green leaves supposed to go through natural processing. You don't use sunlight to dry green leaf.
What do you use?
You use natural hair.
Natural
trees,
air.
yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
So you don't
the
put it on
best
the
way
sun.
you can derive everything you need inside your herb.
Okay.
Especially the leaves, the green leaves.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay, so let's go into how we can incorporate this preventive nutrition into our everyday meal. Like, what are the ideal nutrients to have in our everyday food? Like, every day, what nutrients should we ensure that we consume, and then we are sure that, yes, we are practicing preventive nutrition?
I will go to, let me bring myself down to the common herbs you can get around here.
Okay.
And we are even consuming it, but we don't know that we are taking it in directly. If you like eating jollof rice, you are consuming herbs. Because
Okay. What's the herb in it?
the curry,
Oh.
The
But they
curry.
are processed.
they are processed. This is where I'm going. Unlike how if I want to cook my jollof rice in the house, my husband can
Okay.
testify to it. I don't use the one they sell. I put my component together.
Oh,
And it
okay.
gives me the same flavor, fabulous one, that you even start smelling out, wow, what's going on?
Okay, so for people that do not even now know how to...
That is the reason why, see, every woman needs to be how do I put it? I had a training that I did for people.
Okay.
I gather women like this.
Just women?
Yeah.
What happened to the men?
The men.
And if they're
Men
interested,
too.
I expect women to be in the kitchen. Men
No,
go outside and
no,
You don't subscribe to
no. Women
So
should
I
not just
have
be
it
in the
online,
kitchen.
I have it on Facebook, I have it on WhatsApp. I try to educate people
Okay.
on things that they can put together.
Okay, well,
So what are the
I
common
haven't finished the
common-
question. I haven't finished how you asked about. You
Yeah,
asked
of
what are
course.
things they can add.
Yes.
Now, one is garlic. The second one is turmeric. It's very, very essential. And do you know the third thing that I love most is cayenne pepper?
Oh,
Yeah, very wonderful herb. They work for art, seriously. If everybody has this art alignment or chest pain, by the time you consume it like a heating food, sometimes I even use it to cook fish, like I'm eating pepper soup. I used to make soup. And the vegetables we're consuming, they are very, very important and paramount in our daily diet.
okay.
okay.
I think one of the tricky aspects of this, where in modern medicine, one of the point or the place of modern medicine is that it helps you to regulate dosage.
Yes.
That's one of the drugs. When you go to meet a doctor, a pharmacist, it tells you take 1 milligram of this and that. But now for the natural food, how do you measure that this is the component, this is the amount of ginger, this particular, in those ginger and garlic and whatever it is, you have those chemical compounds.
Yes.
So how do you regulate the amount of it, or is there no health implication of excessive intake?
Why would there be? If you take water too much, there is a side effect. If you drink water
Sure.
so much, you feel very much uncomfortable.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Olubukola
Thank you
Johnson,
very
for coming on the show. And
Do you want more amazing content from us? All you just have to do is subscribe, and don't forget to click the notifications button so that you can get notified when new videos are up.